has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Oregon Ducks. Quarterback making adjustments. Moore to the air. Under fire. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Got a man, it's Clark. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs.
There he goes. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Good line on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. Now it's second and goal. Tries again to get it in.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Moore will throw. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. They'll send the back in motion. Snap in the shotgun. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Makes the catch on the right side. Touchdown, Ducks! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Yeah, and that's...
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Gray. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Gray. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. They'll go up top on second and short. Card in the backfield. It's Gray. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Gets it to him on the screen. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And now on second down for this offense. He might want another play. Moore to the air. Bringing the heat. Thanks to grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Using his feet. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here.
You know, this offensive line, they just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reece, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yet, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises. And I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically, obviously, and you expect that in the Big Ten Conference. But now adding all those West Coast teams, these guys are going to be flying.
Big guy tries to barrel in. Touchdown! He wants to change this route. Moore will throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. At the 35, he's got room. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Got some room in under the goal line. Can't quite cross the plane to get to 6, but they'll have the first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more.
Lofts one deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Ducks! So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking for room. It's Spring. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Right back to it. Turning it on. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon! The Ducks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Moore to the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Makes the catch. It's Bray. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Leaving the punt team on the sideline, they'll go for it 4th and short from the 45. Using the quick game. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw again. Here's the pressure. Moving away from pressure. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, what a cut!
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of
touchdown Ducks! And they had... And the Ducks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fakes the grab. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Moore will throw. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Find some fresh air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. With jet sweep pass. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They went for the big... They believe they can run right here. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to the ground with the running back.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew coming in they were going to have to give.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Well, this offense really felt coming in.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. The lone back's got it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The Ducks can really attack on this second and short.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Moore to the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And he's got it inside the 35. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
Little touch pass to the receiver. Finding an escape route. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Finds a man on the right. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's guided out of bounds at the 12-yard line.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this off.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a 4. Making side adjustments here. Tight end now in motion. Trying to get the corner. Breaks the tackle.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated.